For a variety of reasons, a lot of people have been saying John Lee is unsuitable to be the chief executive of Hong Kong. I'm not a Hong Kong resident or citizen, so who got elected isn't really my business. However, there are a couple of things I'd have to say about his suitability. As an ex-police officer myself, I take exception to one of the criticisms that he's unsuitable because of this background. Unless you've been a police officer, most people probably don't realize the range of training that good police officers get. Apart from the obvious criminal law, there's a lot of psychology and a great deal of sociology included in the training. It's quite difficult to manage large groups without this knowledge. Basic management philosophies come from behavioral studies. Apart from this, let's face it, if an action movie actor can become governor of California, or a B-movie actor the president of the United States, then a former police officer who, as John Lee has, obtains a master's degree from an Australian university in public policy and administration seems to me to be perfectly well qualified, proving that a rise from an ordinary background to the top levels of government is the very essence of the lion rock spirit and a core value of Hong Kong. Last year, he was appointed Chief Secretary for the administration of the region, and that made him the third former police officer to hold the job. The other two were both under the British era: William Kane, who founded the Hong Kong Police Force, and Francis May, who held the position for the British government. So, if the Brits want to complain about that, let's ask them why it was okay for them to do it, but not China. Another criticism is that he's been hand-picked by Beijing. Once again, nothing could be further from the truth. What many people don't realize about John Lee is that he relinquished British citizenship in order to take a governance position. He's also a Catholic. And while the Communist Party of China allows freedom of religion, it's actually quite difficult to reach any high rank as a believer. And let's be absolutely clear here. Is there a leader of any state, province, region, or country in the world who hasn't sworn allegiance to their country? All this indicates that it's him, John Lee, or Lee Ka-chiu, who has chosen to represent Hong Kong, not China, who chose him.